First of all, thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
giving time.
You're welcome.
And the first question is about 2017. How was the 2017 for MediaTek?
So 2017 was another good year for MediaTek. I think we saw a lot of growth in some of our other new business areas, some of our growth areas. We had a lot of success in some new areas like the voice assistant devices, which is a new category of devices with, Amazon, Alexa, those kind of products. That was a big success for us. And we also had a lot of success in some of our home businesses, so TV, set-top box, audio, those kind of products. We announced a partnership with Google for Android things and Google Voice Assistant. So again, enabling the voice assistants to grow out into the ecosystem of third-party devices. And then I think on the mobile side, it was a little bit more of a challenging year. But in the middle of the year, we refreshed our roadmap and we started launching a new range of products. We talk about the new premium category of smartphones. So we think that's going to be really what shapes the smartphone industry for the next couple of years. Until we sort of get to the 5G transition. But we see the mid-range devices really closing the feature gap with some of the really high-end devices. So whether it's around cameras, display, dual cameras, those kind of features. And we've been launching a range of products to target that segment. So we started in the middle of the year, maybe around September, we announced our Helio P23, and you'll see more from us going into 2018.
And nowadays the popular thing is artificial intelligence and IoT. How about your new product? Actually, you unveiled the artificial intelligence. And how about, can you give me some information about that?
Sure. Yeah, no, it's clearly a major trend, and you'll see it all over the show as well, right? And obviously we've seen different types of devices over this year and the past year, particularly like things like the voice assistants, Amazon Echo, that have started to take advantage of some of the artificial intelligence, machine learning. And I think that was sort of the first wave of those products. And we'll certainly see more innovation with voice, camera, computer vision. What we announced at the show was the availability of our artificial intelligence platform. And this is really about developing a hardware and software platform that can be integrated into the devices, so right at the device side. And it can go across all of our platforms. So you see here at the show we have tablets, we have smartphones, we have TV, we have home, we have connected devices. This kind of capability can be built into all of them. And the idea really is very simple. We want to give... Artificial intelligence requires a certain type of processing, and it demands a very high level of computing. But we want to be able to do that in the device. It has to be done locally, near the consumer, so near the face, near the voice. We can offload, I think, a lot of the computing from the cloud, so that simplifies some of the communication over the network. But it also has to be done in a very optimized way, so that it optimizes the power consumption and can be done very low power consumption. So we unveiled our artificial intelligence platform. We call it Neuropilot. And we'll be certainly talking about how that fits into mobile devices and home devices as we go through the year this year.
And nowadays also 5G is very popular. And when we start the 5G, what is the differences mobile marketing here?
I think, well, 5G is obviously the next generation of the mobile technology, and there are like many different aspects to the 5G standard. I think the one that most people are focused on right now for the first wave is really about mobile broadband. So it's really about just delivering higher data rates, higher bandwidth, more data efficiently to the consumer. So we'll see mobile data rates continuing to go up, right? Of course, that will then allow operators and service providers to deliver all kinds of new services to the consumers, right? But there are other aspects to the 5G standard that I think will become more important as we go into the 5G evolution. And this is about things like high reliability communications, low latency communications. That's going to be very important for things like automotive applications, things that are more safety critical, things that require lower latency. So that'll be kind of, I think, a second wave of the 5G. And then the third aspect of 5G is really about massive machine communication. So the IoT that we've all been talking about for years. And that's again a very different problem. And that's about connecting billions and billions and billions of nodes and devices, but maybe with low data rates, but with really cost optimized targets, low power consumption, those kind of things. And those things are kind of in conflict a little bit. So that's what 5G is trying to solve. But I think it's going to happen in waves.
Yeah. And the last question is about 2018. What's your strategy about 2018?
I think on the mobile side, you will continue to see us launch new products. So Mobile World Congress will be coming up in a few weeks here in Barcelona. You'll probably see more of our mobile roadmap coming out there. But we'll certainly continue to have new products, new platforms for this new premium category of smartphones that we see as really very exciting. I think during the year you'll also see us probably broadening out the portfolio of new products, so continuing to add to our mobile products. But we're also, I think, very excited about some of the new areas that MediaTek is really seeing some growth on now. And now 25-30% of our revenue is coming from the growth segments that we focus on. And that's things like IoT, automotive, the home business, ASIC business, power management business. So we have a very diverse range of businesses that have done very well this year. And I think we'll see more growth in 2018.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.